All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, futures. Good morning, Becca. Good morning, UL. A potential 6 pound captain set up short. If we break that 20, Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I was talking into the mic here. And we had a captain set up short on the 50 NT Renko, a 6 pound captain set up short, and it moved. I mean, it's not like it didn't move from 22 to 80, 40 points. Now we're retesting harmony zone number two. Harmony zone number one into a whole number. So 23 is coming up. If they sell this, then we need to be conscious of continuation. Yeah, they're gonna go up. Yeah, that's wicked right there. Let them fail it here. Here we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, they woke up and chose violence this morning. Here we go. I'm getting short. I'm looking for tens. Thank you. That's basic. That's basic right there. That's a rejection of a harmony zone number two into one candle reversal and a continuation of that candle. I mean, I could have stuck around a little bit longer, but with how they're moving, Hit and run. Don't get cute with this thing. See that? Like sticking around would have kind of nullified this trade. Adam, good morning. Let's go. So the fact that we went to the top end of harmony zone number 2 kind of changes the mood of this behavior. So now with a pullback, I may need to be looking for an actual buy versus a short. Even though the market is still, has that tent, yeah. First touch, I'll play the game. I mean, you start coming up and testing and retesting harmony zone number 2, then you're just chewing through the supply. And they're high on their supply right now. So right here, that's a rejection. We should be selling off a little bit into 26s. So I'm gonna just basically watch it. Nope, that's buyers. That's buyers right there. I mean, I'm looking for a pullback to buy, to be honest with you. Unless we break 314. Because the only reason they're sitting here is because they're trying to run it up like that. Now, the market is in sync on the long side, and we're looking for 390 as a target. And we'll reevaluate this if we break anything under 320. So the zone between this neutral zone that we see, whenever the market breaks the 50% of it, there's about 70% chance that it's going to continue at 10 points or more in that direction. And that is the reason I got into that trade right there at 320. That's a machine learning discovery that I've had. I knew a rejection against harmony zone number 2 is effective, but to add the stats to it is kind of actually very helpful. It just adds a layer of confidence to some of these signals that we have. All right, so what is this market doing here? Oof. What are you guys doing? Okay. Yeah, right here, there's a bit of a pullback. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's the buyers coming in and defending. That's not good. That's not good. Yep. It's only 6 minutes. Like I'd like to see the market around 55 right now, and that would position us for an entry. The market is in sync on the long side. We don't want to break anything under 29, which we just did. We don't want to see anything around 23 either. So that is good that we are seeing this. We should be okay. I need to be buying into this. I need to be buying. There's a little bit of distribution going on here. I mean, if they pop it lower just a little bit, I may end up getting in. Okay, so it's gonna be a scalp. Oof, that's not good. Here we go. Yeah, I don't like it. Here we go. I'm gonna scalp this. I'm just gonna scalp it. I'm probably gonna I'm letting it go a little bit earlier. I get it, but just the way the market is moving right now, there's not a lot of like follow through. And if you look up here, I mean that is the definition of chop right there at the top end of a range. Now, can it go? Yes, it can. But I'll be more of a scalper in it than holding on to a trade. I have a target of 69, so oh, see that? Ugh. Yeah, if they were gonna go, they were gonna go right there. They would have hit target number 2 and just took out the stops, and right now that's not what they're doing. But we picked off, I don't know, like 5 points or something. We picked up a 5 point trade. So what is that telling me? Telling me the market is out of sync. Let's talk about the opening range because that's always important, right? So what is the opening range is telling us? Who's getting trapped? What kind of market we're having? All right, so that is the opening range. The opening range is all the way up from the 410 down to the 269. We have the mids of the opening range right here between 61 and 18. The market hit the top end of it and sold off to the bottom end. So we want to see, I mean, you have a high, lower high, lower high. Another lower high against this captain setup will lead to a push toward 280, 260 and lower. So the market is in a critical area right here. If they start selling off and pick off the stops right under these two levels, we'll start speeding up. Right now we're at kind of the last line of defense here. Yeah. Okay, I get it. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's what you want to see. We're seeing that 50% behave very well for 10 plus points. So that's telling me that that area is just a lot of high traffic area for order flow. Huh. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. All right, guys, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Thank you for joining us on our morning stream. We're starting off the day right. Let's just finish right. Okay. It's 42. Yeah, that's. I'm gonna. Ooh, that's nasty. Okay, that's interesting the way the market is moving here. I mean, I should be long. Okay. It's a lot. It's a fight. I get that fight. The fight is to break the 60. But the fact that we came in that close to closing, that tells me, okay, I gotta be patient. So that's a trap, right? So above 40s into 60s, they're trapping people. I mean, that's what it's showing, which is distribution. Where are they buying them? Buying them on a stop run lower. So they run the stops, then they just flip. So that's kind of what the market is doing right here. And the market is out of sync. We hit the top end of the range again and are selling off. So here we go. What type of behavior would get me to get into a trade and stay in a trade for a big target? A break under 300 will get me to stick around a little bit longer on a short basis. On the longs, I think the longs are going to be under pressure up here, but I mean, there is a trend and the trend is long, and we just have a lot of cross traffic in the middle of the range. So, like, I wouldn't me personally, I wouldn't overcommit to this market here. All right, so we have good for them, man. That is excellent. Taking out the stops right above that market. Our target is 390. Futures, where you at, buddy? Shab, good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me now? You should be able to, right? Okay, let's go. That's what they want to do. Good for them. 415. I think you'll do good. I think you'll do good with the longs, but I mean, at least as long as we get a separation, they're taking stops, higher lows. They're taking more stops out. Here we go. Shaba is getting it done. You're out? Okay. Testing harmony zone number 1. And we should be going to 90s and a whole number after a bit of a pullback. Right here, we're at the top end of the ORB range. So that's an area where they can consolidate. ES is holding. Okay. And then NVIDIA today. Here we go. We're getting a push. I get it. I get it. It's tomorrow, I think. Okay, NVIDIA. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay. That's yeah, it's going to be a big factor for how the market is going to react today. Target is 415 moving up. Okay, so we're getting that behavior here. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So we're seeing where we at right now. You see how we're almost hitting that target and we're fading back. So I'm gonna do something a little bit kind of risky, but thank you. Call me a scalping fool today. $90 to $83, $91 to $83. It just whenever they get that close to a swing trade target and they get faded with a one candle close, a retracement into the synthetic open into a run is typically has a above average push. And look at it. I mean, it's just even moving a lot more than. So I didn't take a lick of heat. Plus the fact that whenever you are in a trade that does not test a synthetic open, you have 78% chance that the following candle will close. And we had two of them in a row actually, so that's we're coming to a support, so we want to see what the market is doing here. Synthetic open is the synthetic open of the Ninja Rinko chart or candles. So what we're seeing right here is, for example, this candle. So this, because the way Ninja Ninja prints, you have this close, right? So that is the close of this candle. So the next candle, the open of that candle is the actual market open, which is 90.75. That's where the market transitioned from this candle to that. But the synthetic open, which is it's 97, and that is an open that the market has not tested yet. But that's how the candle will print due to the construction of Ninja. So they call it synthetic. So you have the transitional open, and then you have the synthetic open for a Ninja chart. And there's a lot of behaviors around synthetic opens that are very valuable information that we use to trade. Testing and retesting synthetic open gives us clues to what the market is doing and how it's doing it. Not testing synthetic open gives you clues to what is to come. All right, so right here we should be seeing prices going down to 37, and we'll see how that. Okay. Took out the stops, and there's buyers stepping in at the middle of the neutral zone. Usually the behavior here is continuation to that 37. I'm not gonna get short, I'm not gonna get long. This market is basically takes out the stops on the long side, then takes out the stops on the short side, and he just keeps doing it. Top of the hour in 6 minutes, we got economic news. Forex Factory. All right, we got consumer confidence coming up at the top of the hour, and that's an orange folder. It's going to be important. Here comes the pressure into that 36s. It's very tricky how they did it here. They showed some buying interest and then just flushed it, which is the 37 is a high probability, and that's taking out this stops and this stops. You have stops right under 17, and look what they're doing. They're taking everybody out on that one. That is tricky, but good to know. Good to know that's what they're doing. We are at the top, the bottom end of this channel, and a break here at 300 will speed up price action, and you see speed picking up in this market anyway. So rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis, all that good stuff. And we have Harmony Zone number 1 as resistance, 40 to 50, 65 to 75 on the Harmony trading system, telling us that shorts are taking control. We have a target, 290 half. $290 half coming up. double bottom. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, here we go. Target is hit. Next target is 265. They expecting them to play around with the whole number here. Looking for rallies to short into this market. I mean, there's a little bit of buying against a stop run right here. Okay. So if they're going to take the stops, they're going to take them above 321. So they'll take the stops above there. If they do that, then that could expose a short opportunity if the right setup shows up. Because right now, I'd rather be short than long against 340. Or actually 343 to be exact. And I think we're seeing a little bit of this stop run, buying the stop run behavior. Marty, good morning, Marty. How are you, buddy? All right. It's interesting. Nine o'clock. Here we go. The next 45 minutes. Man, I tell you, I mean, I just picked up a like a 4 point trade, and the minute I got, yeah, well, here you go. I mean, that's a good one right here. I jumped in, just to be honest with you, I didn't realize it's 9 o'clock already, and this thing start moving crazy, so I got out, but I picked up 4 points off of it. We should be pushing to our next target of 265. The market is short. Yeah, that last segment here was a little bit whippy, but ultimately we are looking for 95, 85, 75. Okay. Here comes the look what they're doing. That's important to observe, right? Is stop run you buy, stop run you buy, right? You're not taking out the stops above to short. So they're accumulating at these low ranges, and they're accumulating on a stair step behavior. So that tells me that the market is getting ready for a trap to the shorts. Eventually, we just have to get when they're trying to do it, but that should be coming up soon. So just be careful, especially where we at location wise. I'd rather be short than long, but I'm watching these stop runs and how they're behaving. Our target is 265. You see that? That's what they did earlier, and I went short in that last time, and I made some money. Now they're doing very similar things, but on the long side. So we just need to see how this candle closes. If it closes anything over like 91, 92, then I think we'll see a burst of energy toward 300 and 315. So I'm watching that, but you got to break above 90. Yeah, it's not happening. Okay, that's good, right? No harm done. Shorts are moving. Target is 240. I'm gonna take a risky trade here. So just I don't think you should follow me on that. I'm gonna take it. It's a little bit on the risky side. It's a fade against the move, and it's. I'll probably just wait till 65 and then look for the pullback. Yeah, they're getting very close to doing it. Here we go. Let's see here. Will I get an entry? Will I get an entry? Nope. No entry. And I sure the hell not following that one, man. Okay, canceling. That's fine. Not chasing. These are just a fade against the big target. And they just need to fill me, run up, pay me, I'm done. And then I will look for the rally, the rest of the rally to short into. So, like I wouldn't be waiting for them to pause, turn back in. It literally hit and go. How's everybody doing so far? UL down 300, 1 PA, no big deal. You got this. There we go. Let them stop run this thing. That's fine. We are in a spot where a two-sided market can start to evolve. Big buy. Well, you know what? That's not, that's a lot better than having no money to pay a burger, to buy a burger. $90, man. You know, $90 is not a is a lot of money. When you're down $90, $90 up is a lot of money, right? I'd like to get in a trade and hold on to it for a little bit. What are they doing here? I mean, they have stops under 45 they can start taking. And the key is, do they break 40? Yep. Here we go again. All right, so they're trying to trap here. I'm gonna take it, and it's gonna be a very tight stop. But they're gonna run this bad boy up 65, 65. We need to see 65. Ooh, that's no good. Let me see here. I need to see 65. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Let's go, baby. 65. You break 65, we're in business. $65, and they're gonna run it. This stops above 68. I'm tightening my stop to break even, and here they come. Boom. Thank you. And that's how it's done. And I am done. It is hard to stay shorts, but you're Adam, that whenever we get so close to a new target, just watch for that behavior where they're running the stops, and what do they do with the stops at that exact moment? Like right here. What do they exactly do? Because if you're not seeing speed, then you're seeing a pushback up to the synthetic open, and then they're oscillating back and forth around that synthetic open. There's above average chance that they will close that candle. And if they are closing that candle higher, then a lot of the traders are not necessarily seeing this, but they're gonna see what it looks like a double bottom, and they're just gonna start buying into them. And if that's what they're doing, then you could sell into these guys as the price go higher. And you'll get a good pop, but that pop eventually you need to short into. To be honest with you, it kind of looked sketchy too at one point, but you know, we needed the 65 to trigger, and the 65 triggered, and there was actually on the 20 NT Rinko a captain set up short against my position. So I was very literally about to punt that trade for a break even, but I held on just long enough for it to trigger above the captain at 61, and then the rest is history. And that's right, futures. Win or lose, we always say thank you, right? Thank you. Give me another one. Target is hit. Next target is 215. Here we go. They're doing the same exact thing again. That's what they're doing. Take the stops, go to the middle of the range, shake people out. I'm not gonna go long again, but it's it's interesting to watch them operate. And they do it again and again and again and again. Hey Matthew, how are you, brother? Hey Chuck, how are you, brother? Man, You're late to the party here. Hey, Matthew. Yeah, me too, man. I slept like 2 o'clock in the morning, but 329. Yeah, I think you'll do good with it. That's okay, man. I mean, there's plenty of opportunities for the rest of the day. I mean, we'll find some more and get into some of it. The key to a lot of this was a couple of places. Um, where was that? Let me see here. Look at that bad boy. Captain setup, 6 pound captain setup off the open. Then we went short right here on the test of it and the rejection of harmony zone number 2. So that was a standard move. Here on a continuation trade, I scalped for 5 points. Didn't stick around for too long. Needed to show momentum. It didn't, so I got out for 5 points. Rejection against a big target. We got short and picked up a nice amount. But I mean, look how far it went, right? We got short right here at 9 o'clock, but you know that was a little bit noisy, but we picked up a small profit. Right here, we picked up 20 points off a stop run that they were playing games with, and we recognized it, and that was where we at for 1,000. So that's what you missed. Target is 215.5. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis with a target into that. Then we have 200 coming up and 180 also. We have to recognize this. I mean, ultimately, that's what triggered us to start going short. And we had one spot where we felt the market was extended, and they just were trapping the shorts at the bottom of it, and we picked up that 20 points. But ultimately, the fact that we broke this channel lead us to a stop run under 200 to 210 to 200 and 180, and that is a place where the market can, like, if I'm gonna look for a turn, I would have to at least at a minimum see the market disconnect. Like, okay, so if I'm looking for a turn and I'm looking to stick around for it, I need to see at least a push toward 241 and a hold with a higher low. That will start that process. But right now they're just moving on to the next sequence. At the Harmony trading system, the target is 190. We're always asking, what are they doing with the stops? Because what you'll see is if they're taking out the stops, they're buying them. That's good. That shows long. But also, if they buy them and never take out the highs on the other end of that stop run, well, that tells you another piece of information, that they are trapping the people, the longs, in that rotation, right? So they do it, never break the high, and then they turn back in. Well, that's a trap. We need to see it at least once, where they run the stops from under the market and then run the price above the most recent uh, high, and then pull back and give you a higher low. Once the market take out the bottom end of it and the top end of it and come back and retest, that is the combination of prices that really is a good one. Like, they almost have to go out above 266s. Interesting here. Okay. 58. If we break 58, we're gonna go to 68. So that's kind of the the point that we need to stay under. We need to see the shorts come in and break 28, rally back up, and then hold that rally. And if they do that, then we have a good shot at a continuation candle lower. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Huh. Okay, so the fight is on for the synthetic open. I mean, they go to 40. Really? Yep. I mean, we have a good chance at a continuation trade. I mean, that's pretty much what I asked the market to do. My entry needed to be 35. I mean, when what you're asking the market to do, the market does for you. I mean, you should jump in, right? Not watch it. $2.11. Yeah, they're gonna flush it here. Here it comes. And they flush it, and what do they do? That's the question. You're seeing what they're doing here. Okay. All right. Pull back. Oof. That's nasty. What the heck happened here? Okay, that's news. That's news. They literally freaking took the bottom out of everything here. Hopefully nobody got hurt in that move. You did good. You were short, and that flush really made you. I. That's good. Market now. Established channel number 2 in this little mess. I mean, these guys are ruthless today, right? Here you go. Yeah. Oh, that's very nice. I mean, the market had all the signs of a short, so that's channel number 2. So we're gonna rotate back up. I mean, they just rotated lower, took out everybody, ran it back up. Cruel. And now you're trying to get short into this, and they're just gonna run you over. So sometimes you gotta keep your hands in your pocket. So like right here, I was saying, man, okay, let them pull back, let them rally back up. I'll get in. Man, I would have been like super huge on that one. But you don't take the trade. You don't take the trade. You ask the market to do something for you. They do it. Take the damn trade. Maximum effort, man. Maximum effort. Hey, Steven. Good morning. All right, let's focus here. Let's focus. Let's focus. There's a lot of money to be made. Okay. The intraday drawdown versus end of day. Well, I mean, why is that? Like, out of curiosity, why is that a better choice for you? Because end of the day, you could be, just gives you a little bit more. Doesn't have that trailing, intraday trailing, which is really important. Not to face. All right. Target is 265. 265. Coming up. 265 coming up. Target is hit. Next target is 290. 290 half. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. 235. Here comes that 50 break again, and see how they're moving. They're pulling back hard on this. Hey Ralph, how are you, buddy? So now they're taking the stops out. Yeah, they're taking the stops out here. That's just wicked right there. Okay, so 190. Like right here, right this spot. Let's see how they are gonna handle it. I mean, they're gonna go above 215, right? At this point. Hey Ralph, how are you? You missed all the good action, my friend. Yeah, I want them to break above that 215 first. And there's a good reason if they pull back and hold the pullback that this will stabilize the price to 240. So that's a little bit of it right here. Let me see if they can do more. Yeah, they're moving. The '05, if they give me '05, I'll play. Yeah, let's see it. But on a first touch basis, like if you hit '05, they are dancing here. That's for damn sure. It's a dance. it is decision point. I mean, you could tell. See the rejection. There's a lot of. You have 190.75, which is Globex, not Globe, the Globex band, the top end of the Globex band. So that's an area of interest. Plus, it's a target, a reversal target. So if the market is showing strength here, you know it's going to go up a little bit at least. And it just I didn't get a price that I felt comfortable with. I was looking for a '05. I mean, it got close, '06. I'm not chasing it anymore. It needed to happen within that candle. And if it didn't, it didn't. I'm not playing. Because what we're saying here, we're saying, okay, you ran the stops, you couldn't break into the reversal target. So you have harmony zone number 2, which is support. So you're going to consolidate here into the neutral zone. So a bounce here has the protective stop of 189, and then you're looking for 290. But this behavior is 20%. So you have to really, like 20% of the time, they do this where they go from here all the way up to 290. So that means if I'm gonna get in anywhere in this price, I need to scalp and go break even, plus some points, and just let it ride to see if it goes and give me a 20% behavior. And if it doesn't, I made money. Right now we should be trading above 32, so that's coming up here in a minute. Here comes 32. You're all loaded up, Becca. That's excellent. 20 with Apex, 5 with TPT. How's TPT? You like him? 5 with Trader 5? Wow. 1 with MF, MFF, and 1 with Lucid. I thought I was your hero, Adam. I guess so. back at. Anytime you want to come over and take over the stream, just let me know. See that 32? Here we go. 32 plus. You're camera shy, you get used to it. Enough abuse by these guys and you'll get used to it. What new system? Oh. Yeah, I'll put it in your hand, man. Don't worry about it. It just, I gotta go through all the steps to put something that is as many ideas as I have, which is plenty. Target is 290. I mean, see how close that is? I mean, like these bastards. See how close they get everybody? They take out the stops. They get everybody excited about the short, and boom, run it back up. Now the run up is going to be above 69 because there's a bunch of stops sitting there, and then you take it to the 80s, to the 90s, and pause and pull back. That's what they do. Futures, how we doing, buddy? Chuck, any trades? Shaba, any action? Okay. You got it, Chava. You got it. You really, Adam. You don't need too many. You need just one good one. Like, I am deep into machine learning right now, man. It is a rabbit hole, and I am navigating that rabbit hole. I'm using GX Boost machine learning and finding all sort of things in price action, like some stuff that we understood it to be profitable, but once you really put the data to it and understand the why behind why it's working, it just gives you a layer of confidence that good to have. All right, so what are we seeing right here? We are seeing a bit of consolidation the market is making. We need to see There's a distribution against that level. I mean, there was a stops right above 69. The market is fading against it, but that will attract some shorts. We want to see if those shorts will fail and how would they fail. They typically will like drop it deeper to get as many of them as possible in and then start reversing. So that could happen in the neutral zone around 210. We'll see that in a minute here and see how they're behaving around that price. So 210 is coming up. Okay. All right, let's see what you got here. I mean, be honest with you, that's a buy behavior right here. That's strange. Yeah, they should be pushing higher to 45.50 shortly here. It's coming up. They're playing too much here, man. They're playing too much. That's not good. Like they need to protect this like right here, right now. Uh, so we expected 45.50 and we're getting a fade. So now we're getting to that 210. Okay. That's the stop run. You have another stop run under '08. Here comes the '08. All right, let's see what they want to do here. I mean, that's just a second attempt at this zone right here between Harmony Zone. Uh, Harmony Zone number 2 and the Globex band. So I mean, like the longs need to show up, or it's all over. Price will go 90, then start going to Globex. Globex is huge, by the way. That is a huge spot at 140. Like I want to see buyers presenting themselves. Like I don't want to buy the stop run. I want to buy the fact that they ran the stops and then they confirmed the presence of buyers, and then they're challenging the buyers and the buyers are winning. I want to see all that behavior. It started to happen here, but ultimately the shorts won that battle. So they're gonna run a second battle here against Harmony Zone number 2, and I want to see them win it. If they win it, then there's a potential for a buy. But if they start dropping, under anything 197, the probability of this turning back up is low. Right here, they needed to hold on and go to 145, 245, 250. No bueno. That's interesting here. Really interesting. Speed, range, and behavior. Speed is fast. Slow. Range is contracting. Behavior is showing a lot of short pressure here. The longs need to show up above 21 and then pull back and get tested. Okay. That's good. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna keep it very tight here. Ah, that's probably a little bit too tight. That's a little bit too tight, actually. I need it to be under 205 for a stop. I think I just gave them. Hmm. Ah, that's no good. Come on, let's go. It's a fight, and I'm getting in there before I realize who's winning it. Like the winner is above 21. Get to 21, and we're good. Here they come. 30 is where I need to see. I'm gonna move my stop closer and see if they punch in 25, 25, 30. Come on, people. God dang it. You know you want it. I know you want it. So you go take it. Here it comes. 35s. We should be at 35s easy. I'm gonna have to go break even anyway. So here we go. All right, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Don't jack around here. Yeah, they're jacking around. Okay, I'll take that and just move on. I think I'm a little bit exhausted dealing with this. Uh, I needed to see 35s kind of quickly. I mean, the price action is slowing down, so I'm not. The first stop that I took was just nonsense. To be honest with you, it was just nonsense. Yeah, like we shouldn't be pulling back right there. We should be at 35s and trying harder to push. So we'll do a giveaway later on today if you guys are up to it. So it's a battle area. This is a battle area. It's confirmed as a battle area. Where would we see a little bit better order flow is 240 and or under 200, and anything in between you're getting this battle behavior where they just go in and around the synthetic open and you just chop people up. So you almost have to go one level below the synthetic open and put your buys there and look for a move to through the synthetic open for a break, and that gives you a little bit better pricing for a move. It gives you a little bit more cushion into a trade. I mean, here you go. You got a move. I mean, you could tell that they're fighting and they're slightly winning, and now they're showing up as winning more. All right, I'm gonna take a 5 minute break. I'll be back. All right, we're back. We're back. I just needed to kind of rest, and we got ourselves a push toward 290. That's our next target. All right, guys. So what are we looking at here? So the market came in, tested. It's running back up. 290, 300 coming up in this rotation. The bigger picture is we broke channel number one, created a downdraft, took out a bunch of stops under the 200, and then the market established channel number two, and now the market is testing and retesting the middle of that channel. And as long as 191 and 130 140 holds up, you're getting a market that has the potential of breaking 300 to 350 and then stabilize and make a higher low for another push higher. I mean, that would be the structure the market would adopt. You have a 6-prong captain set up short on the 20 into Rinko, so we're gonna get a little bit of a selling pressure coming in right now. So just watch out for that. Like, I don't want to go short, but you know, we should be seeing a push toward 260, potentially 250. I mean, if they, here we go again. I mean, they're just getting me in. They're getting me in. I know they're getting me in. I mean, I'll get 65, which I should be getting that fairly quickly. Eh, yeah, that's no bueno. Oh, they caught me on that one. Good for them. Good for them. Wow. They got me on that one. They put on a 6-prong captain setup with a switch trade. I gave it a shot. Okay. Good for you. And you saw how quickly they did it too. And then they drop it. Oh, you bastards. All right, that's fine. Price of playing. Hmm. All right, they're testing harmony zone number one. Wow, what's going on with this market? Why is it so like nervous like this? Yeah, good job, futures. 60 points on MNQ is not a bad deal at all. A lower high here. Let them run it back up. Okay. Go, go, go. What's 10 points here to me? Let's go 10 points. And I'm a flat on this. Okay, so I think we're getting a little bit too active in this area. I think the market is gonna just sell toward 66s. Yeah, we're gonna sell here. You'll see it here in the next few seconds. Question is, they have stops under 66s that they can pick off. We'll see if they have enough to go there. Yeah, we should be backing off on this market. I mean, that's a good entry. I stopped myself for plus a tick. Should trade nano. I know. I mean, I would have nanoed that thing to death. Short, 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 short. Yeah, they're gonna play around with this level. So they closed that candle lower. Yeah, they do. They do. They do. I mean, obviously, there's like NQ. 10 NQs is $12, and if you just buy the regular contract, it's $4. I mean, you're literally paying 3 times the amount of commission, or 2 times more. So I'm sure the nanos are going to be expensive too. There's no free rides in this thing. You pay and you pay more. That's what it is. Yeah. So it's really not big. I mean, there is a little bit of big moves. I mean, they definitely put a big move on me here. The thing about it, so you got stop runs under 63s. Man, I guess I'm tired from. I slept at 2 o'clock, woke up at 6. I need to get some more sleep here. But here they come. Yeah, just a little bit of patience on that trade. I think I'm getting a little bit done. I'll take this money and I just call it a day, really. And maybe look for a trade in the Asian session. We've been doing good in the Asian session, to be honest with you. I mean, I had a trade yesterday for 450. One trade and I was done. Oh, you're trading all night? Man, I tell you. There was some moves. I was coding all night long. I just got on this Benger and I just sat there and just one idea after the other just kept coming and I just kept working and I look up and it's just it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, dude, you gotta get some sleep, you know? And the project that I'm working on is I got tired, to be honest with you, of dealing with it, and that's why I started that project. Those are some of the bots that I built, and they're not all of them, they're just some of them. And I would have to pretty much activate each single one. Like for example, what is this? Research warehouse bat. So okay, if I click on that and then I go run, so I get this cleaning look. Okay, so I gotta check on that one. But it'll create the Harmony Research Warehouse. Okay. So anyway, that's not the point. The point is I have all these. Could not find a requirement file. Hold on. Huh. Well, here you go. I got a bug that I gotta fix. The point of all of this is I built up all these bots that will go out there in the market and look for they will look for data. They gather data, market data. They validate it. They organize it, and they parse it in a way, divide it in a way that can an analyzer use it to run studies. Then machine learning can use it to to basically study that data and learn from it and improve outcomes. So the problem with it is I'm sitting here and I'm just double clicking on every single one of these and trying to get it to do a function. Well, you end up making mistakes when you do that because here we go, another human interaction with a bot, and sometimes you forget to do this versus that, and it just became so inefficient, especially when I have millions and millions of data fields that I'm trying to process. So the project was something called orchestration. So when you orchestrate bots, is you will get them to work in harmony, in symphony, together. So you're I'm building a master bot that will go in there and talk to all those smaller bots that have specific skills and get them to coordinate with each other and work with each other. And basically all I do now is just give them the file, the data file that I collected, and they go do all the work and prep it for machine learning. So I started that project and I was like, If there's anything about me, I'm obsessive. And I think I ran into this. What is this? Yeah, tool. Is it tools? Yeah, tools. I ran into, yeah, ingestion course. I literally I end up doing 6 versions of it, and one version fixes the other, and it just, that's 12 o'clock in the morning was the last version that I worked, and I start working on the other ones, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So when Adam is talking about, oh, when are you gonna get this stuff out to us, I was like, oh, soon. It's a real edge, be honest with you. It's a real edge, but it's a lot of work. All right, so what the market's doing is most likely going to be going toward 237s. Good job, Marty. See you tomorrow. Every time we get to the 50%, they just literally go take it to 37s. So that's kind of what the market is doing right here. I mean, there's stops under 225. I mean, they could flush people and then start buying it back up. We're gonna run a giveaway. So if you're done trading, stick around at the top of the hour. We're gonna run a giveaway. I gotta do something more fun than just picking a winner. Like we gotta do something like, a game or something that everybody participate in, and whoever wins it wins the giveaway. I'm looking. Yeah, I guess I didn't want that big winner, right? Flat and boom. I mean, you could tell that the market was just done. So some news about Nvidia. Nvidia is signaling that AI infrastructure is moving toward integrated AI factory, where economics includes chips, networking, facilities, financing, and software. And Rubens launch a Nvidia financing activity, make this major strategic transition. So there's a lot of news in the AI universe, and I think Nvidia's earning is going to be very critical to the market, and we're going to see a lot of volatility coming up into tomorrow's earnings. a lot of headlines are coming out or on in Nvidia, so just keep your eyes open, and the majority of it is on data centers, the financing of it, and the new technology that is coming in that universe, and a lot of it has to do with orchestration, which is what I'm doing in a way at a very smaller level, which instead of having LLM, which is you talking to ChatGPT, for example, or Claude, and you're prompting it, it gives you an answer, right? That's LLM. Okay, you're going from there to creating bots that have a skill. Well, they quickly moved away from that into multiple bots in an orchestrated fashion with multiple different skills, and they're communicating under a master bot. That's the next level. Now then you have multiple master bots under one organization for a certain objective and a goal. So that you know, now it's becoming swarm of bots, swarm of orchestrated master bots, and the world as we know it is changing so quickly. And we just need a deeper understanding of that, because it's going to impact us. It's going to impact trading. It's going to impact everything. It is already impacting everything. So here we go. I mean, they're coming back in, and they're. If you look at the 20 NT Rinko, you got yourself a captain setup switch trade long in this rotation. So there's a bit of buying interest coming in. Hmm. Learn MCP. Okay. All right, guys. So let's get going on this giveaway. Are you guys excited? Who's excited? If you're not excited, I'm not gonna do it. So. Now here you go. At least we got one person excited, Becca. Who made money today? Let's get excited about that. Well, let's start this bad boy. Let's go. Boom. And Kijan, good luck, buddy. Yeah, I know you were down money too. I think wasn't that you were down on like one account $300 or something. Then you clawed back in. It's excellent. Well, we got one person coming in for this giveaway. You guys could do more. Oh, you brought it back up, yeah. Sometimes the first couple of trades are, you just gotta work. Here comes Becca. Becca wants to win again. Ace trades. Here we go. We got Chuck. Chuck feels lucky. Ace trades. Good luck to you. I went. Oh man, you want more? He's greedy. Futures want some more. When you win again, and I have a feeling you will eventually win again, futures, get a bigger account. Get like $150,000 account. Like don't go big. Hey, safe. I don't know if you're jump on YouTube and jump in on this giveaway, man. No, I'll find a game for us to play. So this way, when we do a giveaway, it's not just hey, listen, let's pick a winner. The first two I won. I had to kind of give the winnings away, obviously, but it feels good to win just because. Okay, we got 5 people. We can definitely do a lot more than that. So jump in, guys. David 1-1. What account did you end up getting, David? Did you get the 50? Yeah, I think I saw you say it's the 50. Terrence, good luck. Here you go, Sheila. All right, so we got that going. Um, I mean, I'll guide you through that, Sheila, if that's something that you want to do, but we got 8. We could do more. More people are coming in. We're just going to give them times so they can participate. While that's happening, the market is moving from harmony zone number 1, 2 to 1. And that's a good positive reaction for the longs. Who? That's somebody new. P1F. Oh yeah, that's Shaba. Okay. Getting a push. Yeah, we're building a community, Sheila. So this kind of helps in that regard, and more good things coming. Good things are coming. There we go. I mean, they're pushing. They're pushing. I mean, there was an opportunity down here at harmony zone number 2 for an actual trade. We got 8 people participating. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to keep it going till we get enough. Eventually, we'll have hundreds of people here, so thousands of people, actually. Here, Ash, he's in. He puts his ticket in the fishbowl. He wants a crack at it. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. We're gonna give ourselves another maybe 5-10 minutes or so, and just we're watching the market anyway. Anybody trading this? So we had that one move down. The market hit support, came in, and now they're just walking it back up. I mean, ultimately, we've done very well for today. But one thing that I want to kind of, keep improving on is getting stubborn with my winners. Like right here, we picked that very nice spot, and it became a massive from 215 all the way to 310. It's almost 100 points. Just develop the muscle memory and the habit to get stubborn with holding on to these type of winners and adding to them, selling some, adding some more, selling some, and just recognizing when you have a solid trade and just do that. I mean, that's a winner. We had a that's a winner right here. That's a big winner that we kind of took a small just scalp off of. That's another winner, and that was literally to the top of the day, or very close to it at 388. Yeah, I think the 416 was the top of the day, but close enough. So I mean, we're putting ourselves in really good positions for big winners. It's a good idea to recognize and just push for more. All right, we're gonna give it about. I want to talk to you. Want to give it another couple of minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, and we'll start. Who wants to win the most? Who wants it the most? I know David doesn't mind winning again. Yeah, 2 in a row. Yeah, why not? Hey, winners win. That's what they do. How did you do today trading anyway? All right, 1 minute. We're gonna start in 1 minute here. That's okay. You got this. All right. I'll be back in a minute. All right, you guys are ready? Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Close entry. That's it. Who's the winner? Who's the winner? Let's see. Ace. Ace aced it. Congratulations, Ace Trade 6202 is our winner of our giveaway. Congratulations. Are you around? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Man, I was about to give it away. You had like 3 seconds to respond. I was like, where's Ace? Come on now. All right, buddy. I'm gonna send you a link to our private room, so this way you could just verify, and then we could give you your winnings. Yeah. Well, I made another deal. You gotta leave some for other people, futures. Yeah, congratulations, Ace. Just click on that link. It's gonna take you to our um, just private room, and we're gonna just verify you, and boom. You could use that code any way you want to. You could buy $150,000 account. I always tell people experiment with, if you're getting a giveaway, a free account, go big, go $150,000 account. I'll call you back, Steven. I'll call you back. Ace, yeah. Just click on that. If you have any problem, here we go. The man, the myth, the legend, the winner of today's giveaway. Ace, how are you, buddy? Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Ace, I sent you a private message, so just respond to it. Yeah. Here we go. All right, buddy. So that giveaway is for an Apex trader funding account, any value you want. So you could go as small as $25,000 account or 150. We sent you the code. You should have it in front of you. Just confirm you received it, so nobody accuses me of rigging this thing. I know Futures accused me of a couple of things in the past, so I'm trying to transparent. Got it. Here we go. Congratulations to Ace, and we'll be doing this more often, and probably with different games instead of just picking something. We'll probably play a game, building a community together. That's what I'm trying to accomplish here, and we're still on a daily basis running the Asian session. So we're trading the Asian session. We start about 6:45 Central Time, and we're running it about an hour, hour and a half most days, and we're catching some moves. So don't sleep on the Asian session. There is some good action in that market. So if you're after dinner, have a little bit of time, just stop by YouTube and check out the action. Good day today, good day yesterday. I mean, we're just on a winning streak, so just keep it going, right? And we'll see you guys either later on this evening or tomorrow. Okay? You guys take care. I'm done for the day. Have a good one.